Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Tell them hi, Ranger. Hi. We have got us a new project we're going to start. We've got a 78 F150 two-wheel drive long bed that's been sitting for many years. I got it from a auction. Guy not too far from here had it. He had a bunch of old Fords, and this was one of the cheapest ones at the auction. The other ones went a little bit too high for us. And we got this one pretty cheap. Couldn't even get the hood open to see what motor it was, and we knew it was a V8. All four tires were, the brakes were locked up. Wheels were rusted out, couldn't get air in the tires. Drug it up on the trailer with the winch. Somebody, I believe his son, took it apart probably in the early 90s and started working on it, doing a little sanding on the body, and got it down to bare metal, and that's how it stayed, sitting out in a tree row for many years. And even took the interior apart, and a lot of stuff's missing. There is some stuff behind the seat, door panels. I think the instrument cluster's up there, but didn't know what I was going to do with this thing. But I think we're going to have us a little project here. Get out of there. You don't need in there. Get out there. I think we're going to make us a driver out of this thing. Whenever I got it back 2020, got it home, we finally got the hood to open up. The latch was all rusted up real bad. We got it pried. We ended up breaking the latch because of the hood condition. It is pretty much gone. The cab's not bad shape. The floorboards are pretty rusted, but doors and cab corners, so cab supports, they're all pretty good. The top drip rails are there. It needs to be addressed soon, or this truck will be just nothing but scrap or parts. But I've got a lot of body panels I can put on it. I even got a bed over here, an old truck bed. The truck I scrapped years ago, I saved the bed. It's not the greatest, but it's had a camper shell on it all its life, and the inside's pretty nice. The outside, it needs some work, but it'll do the job. But I got it home, we got the hood open, and we figured out it was a 351 Windsor. I don't know if that's the stock engine or not. I've never really heard of one with a 351 Windsor. It's always a 6-cylinder, 302, or modified. But I was able to turn it over by the crank 180 degrees, but it had a hard spot in it. So I took the plugs out, oiled them down, and got it freed up after letting it sit for a week or so, and put a radiator in it and changed the fluids. The oil filter was so old it was rusted out and leaking oil everywhere when you crank it over. But I did get it running. I put a different carburetor on it, just a 2-barrel, and had to replace vacuum lines and spark plug wires. Got it running, and it actually sits there and idles and does the thing. Took the valve covers off, looking underneath there, and the rockers are just coated with sludge and burn up oil, and the valve covers are even rusted out by the intake because it's always had water getting between the hood and the cowl. The seal's gone, which they all do that, but it did run. Transmission goes in gear. It's got a C4 in it. All the brakes are bad. Hoses needs new lines, booster, master cylinder, rotors, calipers, all that. I did put a different rear axle in it because it's been sitting without a bed for 30+ years, and the axle was full of water. Bearings, center section all rusted, locked up. So I put a rear end out of a 78 F150 4-wheel drive, so I haven't been inside it, so you have to assume, you know what assuming does. I assume it has a 350 gear with a posi track lock in it, but it does roll, it does the thing. And you can see the gas tank, been sitting so long, it's rusted clean out of the top, but the guy had painted the frame on the back half here when he was working on it, so it kind of preserved it a little bit. All the moss and lichen probably preserved it too, same as the body. It was all sanded down to bare metal, and it actually gave it kind of a coating with all this to help kind of preserve it. The hood, on the other hand, it was probably bad to begin with. It's shot, but I've got another one sitting right there. Got some fenders hanging in the barn. I got a grill shell. It ain't the best, but it'll be all right to get going with. And I've even got to start picking up few parts for it. Sorry, I'm right here. Got a AOD transmission out of a 2-wheel drive F150, late 80s, early 90s. It's the non-electronic deal. I want to put it in there, and that way it has overdrive, and I've got plenty of 302s, roller 302s we can put in it, or I've got options, what I'm saying. The 302s we can put in there to get it going, and I wouldn't mind having it like a daily, possibly, if it turns out decent enough. Guy gets tired of, I like the new vehicles, but man, they're so expensive, and the payments on them and all the electrical doodads, and I like driving my old trucks, and hopefully we can make this truck make it a driver, something we can get to work to and from every day. We'll find out. We'll have to get some wind in the tires and get it pulled over to the barn and pressure washed and just start digging in on it. Well, I got her rigged up, picked up, got the suspension locked out with the 2x2 squares. Waiting for the back tire to air up. It's got about 10 psi in it. See if we can get a little more out. That'll be good enough. All right, we got her aired up. We'll lift her up a little bit more and see if we can get it around the barn without riding wheelies. Got the old truck up in the air quite a bit. Our fans on. We're gonna have to do something else. We're gonna have to put a tow strap on it instead of just the winch. Yeah, hold on a minute. Now I got a strap layered there, and then the boom winch might be a little too long down there, but we'll find out. It'll keep it from swinging maybe. Here, take your ball. See if we can't pull the front wheels off the ground. Low one. check it out. Well, let's see if I can't back it in place without running into it. Maybe. Get out. Go back a little bit more, clear the trailer, but I think it worked out all right. Get them. And nobody was here. Just a Sunday driver's going by. Ranger likes to bark at everybody. All right, let's see. I think it'll be all right there. Yeah, weeds and all. Be all right there. Now, if I want to air the tires up with a good compressor, I can at least get my hose over here. I think I got enough hose. I've got another set of tires and wheels I may try to put on this thing that actually hold air. These tires, I think they're old enough. They was on the Mayflower or Santa Maria or something. But yeah, we're gonna drop it down right here. I got the log arches moved out of the way. They were over here. Moved them up there with the tractor. Those things are a pain in the butt to back up because they're like an old hay wagon. They want to, both of them going to go different directions, so you gotta get out and move them. Anyway, got them. No big deal. Now we're gonna pick up the front end of this CJ7, scoot it over this direction. Got to move a little garbage out of the way. Let's see what it does. Yep, I think it'll do her. Get in the truck and spin it. This thing mixes up there, isn't it? A lot of weight. Not really. This Jeep's pretty, here. Hang on to it. I'm gonna run over. I'm gonna run over your ball. Get it. Get your ball. He's stunned. This Jeep's pretty stripped out, so it ain't got a whole lot of weight. That Ford is all stripped out too, and it was heavier than I thought. Let's see what happens here. You guys watch back there. I'll pay attention up here. Oh. tires ain't dragging. See how that looks. I'll fall out of this thing. Yeah, go a little bit more. I don't want it sitting right here, because that's downspout coming off the gutter off the other roof. I want it right before that. We'll pull her up another foot or so. Shifter working nice. Oh yeah, that's where we want it. Right there. Well, that was easy enough. Well, I think Harry's done for the day. We got some stuff moved. I'm gonna put all my tools and whatnot away, straps. Put old Harry back in his hiding spot. I think next time we work on him, we're going to have to, my suspension lock out here, being it's a half ton, you put a lot of weight on it, it's going to end up bending and breaking this leaf spring. So I built these lockouts, and I guess everything is settled a little bit. When I drilled these two holes, I need one in between there now, because I can't get this one. I'm about an inch off, so we'll have to take those out and drill us a new hole on each side, so I can get a little bit closer, so I don't stress that spring so bad. But yeah, I'm going to put this dude up, and this will be it for this show. So appreciate you guys watching. We'll catch you next time.